You're grossing yourself out.
Fuck off.
You stink.
Hello.
Hello.
My name is Kendall.
My name is Mom.
This is my mom.
Does it look like I have a wreath on my head?
And we're here for next. I have Aretha. I was going to say Aretha. It came out Aretha.
Welcome. I am her special guest.
My mom is my special guest for this week because I had no other option because I'm staying at her house.
She's staying here. She had no choice. Mom or no one.
Yes. So here we are.
Here we are.
We have a lot to talk about, actually. We've been planning this all day while I was driving.
Not really. She's lying. For about 30 minutes we've been planning this.
Yeah, we went and had Mexican food and we were planning it. Not really even.
Yes, we had Mexican food. We come home. I just have to, this does fit, believe me. Kendall found this bottle of perfume that she hadn't found for a while when we just walked in the house. She goes, oh look, remember this? And she picks it up and she said, smell this. I was like, Kendall, it smells like body odor. It was like, it was her fingers from the Mexican food.
Because I picked up onions and I put them in my taco.
I'm like, oh, it was nasty.
Well, so here's the thing. Okay, so whenever I go to a Mexican restaurant, I have a very specific order. And I get a chicken fajita meat taco, a la carte, with only chicken fajita meat and the tortilla. And then I get...
Nothing else.
Yeah, I get a side of onions, but they have to be white onions chopped, and a side of chili gravy. And I mix it all together. So I pick up the onions and I'm sprinkling them on my taco, and now my fingers smell like onions.
She was making me up. You stink.
I don't even stink. I put hand sanitizer on now.
Does it matter? Smell them again.
Tequila. Speaking of tequila, how's your day been?
Kendall bought she sends me this link on Instagram, and I go, what is this? I was like, do you want this for Christmas
I send
or
her
something?
links all the time of shit. You know how Instagram will pop up and have it'll have ads of boutiques and things like that, because that's what I've been shopping lately. Mm-hmm. And these ads were popping up.
And it was a purse.
Yeah, well, and I send her ideas like that,
It's
the
a
ads
purse
for Christmas.
in a sparkly, it's a pink sparkly tequila bottle.
I bought it.
I go, why are you sending me this? It looks like a little kid's purse.
She
It
goes,
says tequila on it, but
it says tequila.
But it's in the shape of a bottle, and it is pink and sparkly.
And you can open it up.
Where are you
going
going to carry that?
To
the bar.
The bar. Well, I guess they'll know what I'm going to order. Well, because I was thinking about I don't know, fashion. Because I've been watching My Unorthodox Life, and it's about this mom, Julia Hart, who owns EMO. I think it's EMO.
Emo?
Elite Management something.
Okay, it doesn't really matter.
And it is a company with fashion, and she started shoes and purses, and she was working with all these brands during Paris Fashion Week, and they all had really cool bags, and I was like, I want a really cool bag. And I saw that one, and I was like, that's cool.
That's a really cool bag.
And so it was $70 at this boutique on Instagram, and I know they're support small businesses, but I got it on Amazon for $17, so.
Score. Yep.
I've bought a lot.
She has to stop buying now because I won't know what to get her for Christmas.
Yeah, well, so here's the thing too, with Christmas every year, we run into this issue where my mom and I both are very independent, and if we see something we like, when we want it, we buy it.
So we're gonna make each other presents this year.
That is not what we agreed on.
Crafts. Arts and crafts. Yep.
See, the funny thing is y'all probably think she's joking.
I'm not.
She's not, but if you want to make me something, you could finish that blanket that I started.
Oh, no. There's a blanket sitting here at this table that I've just left because the instructions when Kendall left back, Christmas time?
No, that was last time I left.
June.
Okay,
Kendall bought a sewing machine, by the way.
A really good one. It was $250.
So she wanted to make this pink fuzzy blanket, right?
With satin on the back.
Yeah, it's silky, because she likes silky nun-eyes. And she laid it all out. She cut it. I still have visuals of how crabby you got. She got so crabby. She just bunched it up, still all pinned, a little bit of sewing, and there's still freaking needles in it, or whatever, pins. And she says, I expect this finished when I come back.
Say that.
I expect this to be finished.
I
go, when did
say
this become my project?
No.
Yes.
This is what happened.
You said, have you finished the blanket?
No,
Every week. Did you finish the blanket?
This is what happened. Listen, this is what happened. So we went to the store, we got this fabric, because I was like, I want to make a blanket with my new sewing machine that I haven't used, like, much at all. I learned how to make masks, whatever. I want to make a blanket. So I bought this really good, good fabric, very soft. And I start pinning it. My mom wasn't helping me pin it, and it was crooked. And I was like, can you just grab the side? And she yelled at me because she was like, I have other things to do than help you pin your blanket. And I was like,
okay. Like 10:30 at night.
When else would you sew a blanket?
10:30. Kendall got this. I went to the store with her to help her pick out her fabric and all that, and it was her project. I had stuff to do.
I just needed her to, it was a very large blanket and I have very short
So
arms.
I did end up going down, and I was doing it all wrong.
No, she wasn't. She was doing it one time and she was like, I just want to watch TV. I can't do this for you. And was getting mad at me. So then I brought it over to this little ass, it's a little table for this big ass blanket. Big blanket. It's like overlapped this thing by like twice. Like, and it was pinned wrong, so I start sewing it. And I'm sewing it along the pins. The damn blanket was fucking crooked. Well, and she said, so I got very frustrated and she's like, why are you mad? And I was like,
I don't ever talk like that.
She does. She doesn't realize it.
She's very theatrical.
And she goes, why are you mad now? Why are you mad now? And I was like, I can't do it.
Look at how crooked this is. And she holds it up.
It was so crooked.
It was a little bit crooked.
It was like,
it was funny
should have been like
because
this.
she was so angry.
well, and so then she goes, fine, like, I'll finish it for you. And I was like, while you're gone, I'll finish it for you. And I was like, all right, cool. So now I come back. I came home today after, I haven't been home since like early July. And the blanket's still exactly where I left it.
I forgot it. It was on the chair, like under the table, and I don't sit at this table.
So now when she's saying she wants to make me Christmas presents, I know exactly what I'm asking
I'm going to
for.
make that blanket.
That's all I want for Christmas.
And I'm going to do it by
blanket.
hand with like yarn.
And I want it handmade, and I want
I'm
it
going to cut
initialed.
it, and I'm going to do one of those tie blankets. Okay, that light, though, is leaving a green spot. When I look at you, I see a green spot. Look at the light. Do you see a green spot on me?
No.
Yes, you do.
Nope.
I see one right there.
I have to go to the eye doctor.
Speaking of vision.
Because I've realized that whenever I drive at night, I can't see like anything. And the headlights look really big and I can't tell depth perception.
That sounds like a problem.
Yes, very much so.
So you need to go and like be honest with the eye test this time.
It used to be the opposite, where whenever I would go as a kid, I'd lie and say I had bad vision because I wanted glasses.
Did she come home and put them on? You know, magnified because they made it look like she needed readers, and you know, they like make her eyeballs look bigger, and she didn't really. She just pretended like she couldn't. So then she'd be like, my head hurts.
Yep.
Like, take them off. Take the glasses.
And then
she wanted glasses and braces.
And I got them both.
She did. She even scheduled her own orthodontist appointment.
And I was very good with wearing my rubber bands. And now
yes, you had all kinds of colors.
Yep. And I lost my retainer now, so yeah. Braces part 2. No, just kidding. My teeth are great. This last time I went to the eye doctor, I lied to them and told them that my vision was a lot better than it really is.
Why? Don't lie when you go to the doctor.
Well, why don't they change the fucking letters on the optometry chart? Where because it's like you read it once and it's like, yeah, here you go. It's really close to your face. It's like, what is this line? And it's like D-E-F-G-H-I.
Okay,
and then
well, you're
like,
not supposed to say it from memory. You're supposed to say what you can actually see.
But I know what the letters are.
So what? But if you can't see it, you don't say it.
But it's like lying then.
No, it's...
Because I know what the letter is, so if they're like, all right, then what is this letter? I'm like, D, I just said that.
No, but if you can see, she said, read the line, the smallest line that you can read. Listen to all the words that you can read.
But I know all of them.
But you can't read it.
That's stupid. I think that they should have an Why in today's world don't they have an electronic chart that changes the letters? You could have it at the same size.
I don't know. Doesn't matter.
Stupid.
Just don't lie about it. If you can't see it, then you say, I can't tell.
I say, I know what this is.
Yeah.
But it's by memory because I have a great memory.
But you need to go tomorrow or this week.
I also need to go to the dentist.
Yep. I do all that fun stuff. Adulting. Adulting sucks.
I also need to get my car registration because it's out since
COVID.
July 2020. And I need to get my oil changed.
Yes.
I have a lot of adulting things to do.
She has a lot of adulting things.
So, Mom, how's your dating life?
Non-existent, Kendall. You know that.
Actually, I don't know that. Tell me about it.
Would you like to see my Hinge?
Yes.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Do you really want to?
Yeah, can I see it? Can I read your prompts? It's right there.
Right here?
Yep.
I can't see it on my glasses.
I'll hold it.
I don't want
Since
you to
you can't
see
read it, I'll hold it. Oh, hot. Hi, Dad.
Ew.
Hold on. Okay,
wait.
All right, so here's my mom's profile prompts. I think I helped you with these, didn't I?
I changed it.
Oh. It says
I don't really do a lot of prompts because I don't ever know what to say.
You should not go out with me if you take longer than me to get ready. True.
Yes, because I don't like guys that are
High maintenance. Overly
super high maintenance. Yeah, a little. I mean, they gotta take care of themselves. But then again, I don't want them to get ready like real fast and then like be hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Are you ready yet? Are you ready yet? Because that drives me nuts.
I hate that shit.
Yeah, don't rush me.
No, rushing is like the most annoying thing. And I think you're the one that actually made me start getting annoyed because you were annoyed with that. Because,
I thought you meant I annoyed you.
No, like, whenever I was like growing up, you'd always be like, don't rush me.
Right.
If I'm gonna do this for you before, because like I would ask her to like do something for me like while I was getting ready. She'd be like, if I'm gonna do this, you can't rush me whenever I'm getting ready. And I'm like, all right, deal. So then I like conscientiously had to think about like, all right, I'm not gonna rush you.
Because you know when you're waiting for someone and it's like you want to go and you're like, are you ready yet? Are you ready yet? That drives me nuts.
Yeah.
If you feel that way, that's fine. Just don't like say it.
Or say something
because obviously I'm not ready yet, and I know we need to be there. I'm hurrying, but
Or else I would be like, yeah, we need to be there at this time. She'd be like, don't rush me. I'm like,
because it was you being passive.
It is passive.
It's very passive.
Yeah, but sometimes I have to time check. I like time checks though. Like if you were to be like,
time check's fine, but then
9:30.
But that's when you know that you're doing a time check, not when I know you're like hovering over me going, do you know it's 7:15?
Or I'd be like, do you want me to help you with your makeup? Like, I'll do it really fast. She's like, no, I'll do it. Like, okay.
I don't ever talk like that, by the way.
Anyway, here's your second prompt. The dorkiest thing about me is I'm a science nerd. That is very true.
I am a total nerd.
We talk about this often, actually, because we both have a tendency to geek out on dates.
Yeah.
Where
we tell things that people really don't, the whys of things, and did you know that there's some random trivia that nobody really gives a shit about but us, but.
Or like they would bring up something, we'd be like, did you know that the biodistribution actually isn't proven? And like bring up shit where only we would know because we talk about it, well, because she tells me about it.
I used to teach anatomy and physiology, and Kendall used to attend my lectures when she was like 5. And so she knows college anatomy and physiology from multiple times. You've taken the course multiple times.
Yes, like all the way from whenever I was 3, and then I retook it then whenever I was 5, and then I retook it again in middle school and high school.
And when I used to practice, Kendall used to come to work with me as a single mom. So she would come to work and she would sit outside the door sometimes and like slide me notes under while I had a patient. My patients were great though. They knew Kendall really well.
They even brought me Christmas presents.
But Kendall would go to the school nurse like the next day and present with some weird symptoms, and the nurse would call me and be like, Kendall's got, this weird headache and her vision is doing this. I'm like, that was yesterday's patient. She is fine. Send her back to class.
I'm an actress.
She was an actress. The best one though, the best school nurse. Can I talk about the best school nurse story ever?
This is so embarrassing, but yes you can. I know exactly where you're going.
Were you second grade or first grade?
That was kindergarten.
I think she was in 5th grade.
No, I was not. This was kindergarten because I had missed before.
Okay. So Kendall, she was that kid that cried every time I dropped her off at school, and it made me feel sick inside.
I had really bad separation anxiety.
Yes, but she ended up like having a great day by the end of the day, but she made frequent flyer miles to the nurse's office. And so one day I got a call from the nurse, and they're like, yeah, can you bring Kendall a change of clothes? I'm like, yeah, why, what happened? And they're like, she had an accident. I'm like, she had an accident? I go, she peed. She goes, I'm like, she pooped her pants? And I'm like, oh my gosh, what happened? I'm like, this is really weird. Kendall's been potty trained since like, she was an early bloomer. Anyhow, I go up there and I bring her a change of clothes, and she's sitting in the bathroom. And I walked in, and she like looks at me and like smiles, like the cheesy smile, like, hi mom. And I'm like, let me see. And I look and I'm like, you did not poop your pants. There is nothing, not even a little tinkle or nothing. I said, what? And she goes, Mom, so-and-so got to get sent home from school because he pooped his pants. And I wanted to go home. And I'm like, Kendall, of all lies, why don't you say that upset tummy or your throat hurts? You don't need to shit your pants.
Her last prompt is, I get along best with people who are positive, like to laugh, and act goofy. This is true.
Yes.
This is very true.
It is true. See? It's good, huh?
Yeah.
Why can't I get a date?
Oh, you want to know something funny?
I do.
so I put my location on Hinge because like you can change your location wherever you are to like anywhere in the world. I changed mine to London.
The camera died.
The Grinch.
Yeah, the Grinch. So while we were letting the camera charge, Kendall brought home this game that we had gotten over the holidays, right?
In my stocking.
Yes. And so, well, okay, so she got it. I didn't get it. She got it in her stocking. The game is called The Mind. And
It's a game of intuition.
which we struggled a little bit with.
We struggled hardcore, and I think it's because our Adderall's wearing off.
One thing though I did learn is Kendall cannot shuffle cards with her shit. You know, like when spaghetti gets like stuck together and it like looks like those peelable like Twizzlers. Okay, you know, it's like a big clump.
Spaghetti gets stuck together and looks like peelable Twizzlers.
Well, you know, like when they come together like a big
peelable Twizzler.
Huh?
Just say it looks like a peelable Twizzler.
Okay, it looks like, you know, where they're stuck though. You know, when they're supposed to separate. That's the point. They're supposed to separate. Kendall cannot. We should, if this wasn't a podcast, I'd have you demonstrate it. I know we're on video too, but you can't really get the gist of it just by verbal.
Well, here's the
But
thing.
she can't shuffle.
And
you should see her hold her deck of cards. It's even more entertaining. She like, you know how like you just fan them out and you put them like in order. Kendall's fan is the most dysfunctional fan.
I have baby hands.
She's got them stuck between fingers and I don't know what.
I have little hands.
No.
I have to be able to see every single number very clearly,
But you
and I
can
have to have
still
them in order.
do that if you just overlap them right?
But
she has them like an inch apart on one, and one's right next to each other. One's like three-dimensional, sticking out between her middle finger and her other two fingers. She's all over the place.
But well, okay.
I'm like, really?
Here's my way of thinking it. Okay, so I have to be able to see the numbers. I know there's not much way of thinking it, but I have to be able to see all of the numbers clearly in front of me, and then I have to have them. So the way that you have to order the deck is largest to smallest or smallest to largest, and so I have to have my smallest number because the idea of this game is you have to basically put down the smallest number first, and like you have to keep going in order from smallest to largest, and so I have to put my smallest numbers by my right hand because I'm right hand dominant whenever it comes to cards and things like that. Listen, because then I can move fast and like pick it like this.
She moves so fast that she puts down like number 23 when I'm holding like a 1 in my hand. I'm like, whoa, Nelly.
Okay, but I got excited. My favorite card game though is Blackjack.
Yes.
I'm good at that one.
She is.
This one I'm not very good at holding the cards, I will admit. They're kind of big.
Well, because, yeah. No, they're not big.
They are.
No, you just don't do it right.
They're thick.
No. Like your shuffle.
Thick.
Your thick shuffle.
Like the spaghetti that look like a Twizzlers clumped together that you have to peel.
Yes, but my point was that you have to separate the spaghetti.
Yes.
Right? Twizzlers you just pull apart one at a time, but this you're trying to shuffle it, but you like it's like you're supposed to stir it. You didn't stir it.
I like to eat it with my
You like
fish.
to eat it like yeah. Anyhow, this is an interesting game. The instructions aren't very clear though.
No, you have to. We watched YouTube tutorials.
We watched 2 YouTube tutorials. One was like 14 minutes long.
And we still didn't incorporate the entire
we like
game.
had to watch them like actually play it to kind of get it.
Yeah.
We watched like up to level like 3 and we're like, oh.
Yeah, there's 12 levels if you have
get
2
it.
players. You can play up to 4 players. It's fun. Well, now this isn't sponsored.
No, it's not.
Wish it was.
Yep.
Working on it.
And they're out of Austin too, right?
Yeah, they are.
Hey,
I'll go knock on their door.
Yeah, Texas.
So my mom, if you guys have seen, I posted my website. My mom is a self-proclaimed manager / booking agent.
Momager.
Hey mom,
I gave birth to you.
Mom, how much talent have you booked?
You. See? See, that's it. Yep.
Out of our,
I give you ideas.
You do.
But I just now got an email address.
She did. What is it?
Manager.
No.
Management at next-podcast.edu.
No. It's management at podcast. Wait, no, it's not.
See, management at next-podcast.com.
Yes, and mine is host at next-podcast.com because I bought a domain, I bought 2 emails, I bought a website, And that's it so far. So we're working on it. So the website took me like 5 hours. So y'all hoes better go check that shit out because
She did a good job.
Cute as shit. And you get to like, you can email us or like submit questions on there or like submit things that you want us to cover or me to cover. Depends on how long I'm in Houston. And yeah, it's really cool actually.
She's in Houston, by the way. See, we're repping.
Yeah, Astros. We're going to the World Series again.
Yes. So when I was a kid, and when Kendall was a kid, even it goes back as far as when I was a kid, when we were at like Cracker Barrel or some other store that was old timey, we had these fabulous red thin paper, like I'll describe it for those listeners, fish called FortuneTelling Fish. And you put them in your hand, and the way it curls up.
Well, first you ask it a question.
Yeah, you ask a question, and then you put the fish in your hand, and it'll do something.
It reacts.
It reacts
to the question, and it's supposed to tell your fortune. And what are all the ways that it reacts on the back? You want me to read it?
My glasses
I'll read it.
on.
So on the back of the fish, it has fortune teller fish. Place fish in palm of the hand, and its movements will indicate. And then all of the indications are as follows. If its head moves, it means jealousy. If its tail moves, it means indifferent, like it's whatever. If its head and tail moves, then you're in love. Curling sides means fickle. What does fickle mean?
Fickle, like you're uptight, you're,
Fickle.
petty.
What does fickle mean? Fickle?
Means you like pickles.
Love that. Fried pickles.
You're sour.
Turns over, like if the fish turns over, it means false. If it's motionless, it means you got a dead one. Then you have to try again. And then if it curls up entirely, then it means you're passionate about it. I don't really understand what kind of questions we're gonna ask.
I don't know, but we could make up our own like responses. Okay.
I don't think we're gonna make up our own responses because then it doesn't. No.
Okay, so
We have to make up our own questions and then
apply it. Interpret it.
Yes.
Okay, so let's ask some questions. Okay, ready?
Do you want to ask first?
Do we warm up our hands? Because mine are really cold. It probably won't even react. So.
I don't know. Should we like?
Can you hear this on the microphone?
ASMR. Stop. Okay, so place fish in palm of hand and its movements will indicate blah, blah, blah. Okay, my fortune, I want to know, am I going to get a boyfriend?
Okay.
No, wait, you can't ask it questions like that because it's all of the answers. So,
does the man you're going to marry...
Do I know the man I'm going to marry?
Yes.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. Okay, I got it.
See, ready?
Oh, look, they got little scales and stuff. Can y'all...
Okay, wait.
Okay.
Can y'all see it?
Hang on.
Can y'all see it?
Oh, yours is like all funky. Oh, mine's like flopping. Oh, you're jealous.
You can't see yours. Let's see yours.
Mine's double-ended. Oh, yours is gonna flip over.
Just have to let it
How does this work?
This thing's fucking nuts.
Watch your mouth.
If you guys are just listening to this, we're holding fish up to the camera right now. Let's see.
Okay, we're watching. Mine's like floundering.
Oh, mine's
Yours almost flipped
still
over.
going. My tail's moving too.
Oh,
Yours
mine
flipped
flipped right
over.
off. Ah, Barry, you cannot eat that.
Mine's still
Mine
going.
flipped.
Mine's just my head, I guess. Jealousy.
Yours is jealous. You're jealous of.
They're jealous.
They're jealous. Or they're with somebody now, and are you jealous?
No, because I don't know anybody who's with anybody because all my friends are single.
You got jealous. All right, see, someone's jealous.
I've always said I was going to be somebody's best second wife one day.
That's true. That's good. And then mine flipped all the way over, so it's false.
No, that means that you don't know whoever you're going to marry. Yet.
No,
You're gonna meet him in the future.
what was your question again?
I said, do I already know the man I'm going to marry?
Is that how you said it?
Yes.
We're going to have to rewind this.
And you said that. So if it says false, it means that you don't already know him.
Well, they better hurry up and get here. I'm kind of old. I don't want to know. I'm not into the really, really super old people. I don't want to know super old people. Okay, so this is my fish that flipped over. See, it's cool. Does it say something on there?
Place the fish in palm of the hand and the movements will indicate it.
Help us think of questions. Email them to management at next-podcast.edu.
No.
No, now I'm really saying it for real.
Oh my God. Management at next-podcast.com.
I work at a college, okay?
Oh my God. Or you could just submit it through the feedback portal on the website and I'll get it straight to my email, which might be better because my mom still hasn't opened her email yet. So
I did.
I created a template for her and everything to like reach out to new talent, to get people on the show. And
I did it.
notice how the one person who's supposed to get talent on the show is the guest on the show.
There might have been an ulterior motive. I like to be on here.
Also, if you have any hot dads out there, my mom is 50 years old and single. She
Is taking applications.
is taking applications, and if you look at my TikTok, I actually have a video of why your dad should date my mom.
And I'll check them out with the fish.
Yeah, we'll double check to make sure he's the one.
Yep, we'll both do our fishes.
Yes, and if you have any hot brothers, or if your boyfriends have any hot friends, I am available.
If your boyfriend wants a new girlfriend.
It's me. I'm here. I'm somebody's great second wife. So
Yes.
I say that because like I've always said that since college, actually, because by the time I'm ready to settle down, the guys that I like are already gonna have like kids and have been married once, divorced, and then be ready to actually settle down with me. So,
all right. So this was fun. Thank you for having me as your guest, Kendall. I really don't know if we covered anything of significance.
It was good. We did good.
That's okay.
What's next?
What's next?
Next week, I will be out of town.
I won't.
She will host it by herself.
I'll be babysitting my grand dog.
Yes, she babysitting.
Yes.
But we will go ahead and record an episode at some point, and we actually have a very special guest for next episode.
We do.
And we'll just say
It's going to be fun.
it will be rated R.
Possibly.
Maybe even X. We'll see. But it will be posted next Sunday. Today's is a little late again, I'm sorry. It's really like Sunday-ish, Monday-ish by now because work gets in the way sometimes. But hey, we're here every week.
Yep. At least she is. If I'm not, I'm on the other end.
She's on the other end, usually helping
Giving
me
her
come up with ideas.
constructive feedback.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
It's constructive.
Constructive, not destructive.
Nope.
All right, well, have a great week.
Yep.
Don't forget to be happy.
Definitely.
And be a bad bitch. And if you need to punch someone, just verbally punch them with kindness. And smile.
Just smile. Punch him with your smile.
Smile at them and they will call you passive aggressive for the rest of your life.
True story.
Been there.
Yep.
It is what it is.
That'll be next episode.
Have a great week.
Yep. Take it easy, y'all. Thanks for having me.
Bye.